Many influential individuals have gathered here at Orchis Tower tonight. However, we've confirmed that Speaker McDowell was not one of the people invited to the festivities. I worry the citizens of Crossbell won't take the news that their local representative has been snubbed like...
Pardon us for that. The views and opinions just expressed are not endorsed by this news channel.
Well, we're gonna be doing a lot of talking here. Assuming they let us walk around.
Staff and students of Thor's branch campus, thank you for all your hard work. I will explain the particulars for the security at tonight's event, but first, allow me to introduce the people for which you'll be providing security.
It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm responsible for overseeing the well-being of Heimdall. My name is Carl Regnitz. Leaves is a part of the capital's suburbs. It's unfortunate we haven't met before, but this is a good opportunity for us to become acquainted.
Irina Reinfurt, nice to meet you. I suppose we've been indirectly working with each other via your use of the Archis IIs, the Derflinger, and the Panzer Soldats. I've read your reports, so I have high expectations for each of you.
Governor Regnitz is a sworn ally of the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
She's Elisa's mother. I remember Grandpa mentioning her before.
These guests, on the other hand, should require no introduction.
It's so nice to meet all of you from the branch campus. I am the Princess of the Empire of Erebonia, Alfin Rice Arner. I wish we could have met before, but I'm glad to finally have the opportunity. Huh? I'm sure it's due to Aidios's guidance that we were able to meet tonight.
I am none other than Olivert Rice Arner, though some have taken to referring to me as the debaucherous prince. I am here as head of the inspection team, though as it's simply for show, it may be more accurate to call me a figurehead. However, truth be told, I actually have a small connection with all of you. Up until last year, I was the chairman of the board at Thor's main campus. And coincidences abound, for the three here with me comprise the entire board of directors. I'm sure it's a bit late by this point, but I'd like to welcome you to Thor's. Even in these turbulent times, I wish for each and every one of you to enjoy your youth to its fullest and become the foundation of the world.
As I explained earlier, we'll be on standby on floor 34, one floor below the event. Let me make this clear, we are here strictly as backup. Do not do anything rash. Now move out, line up and follow me. So no eating all the hors d'oeuvres. That sucks. Gee, this school's got some serious connections. The prince mentioned it to me back during the trade conference, but seeing them all here reminds me of my time at the main campus. Yeah, it really takes me back. I remember them all dancing by the bonfire after the school festival. I can't even picture that. Thank you all for your assistance here. Governor General, you seem to be enjoying your life as an instructor at the branch campus. Seeing that makes me proud to have been the one to nominate you first, Lieutenant Orlando. Nominated by the Governor General? I see. For a nomination, it sure sounded pretty mandatory. Anyway, did you need something from me? Or did you come here to tell me what you're going to do with them? I haven't a clue what you're talking about. To be honest, I came here to speak with Reen. Huh? Join me on floor 36. It's reserved for VIPs. I was able to set up a small window of time during the dinner party to speak with some of the guests. Bring the new Class 7 and Cadet Russell with you. I'd like to have them to be there as well. This is floor 36, the VIP floor. Governor Regnitz and Chairman Reinford are in the second room ahead. His Highness Prince Olivert and Her Highness Princess Alphen are in the farthest room. Please speak with the security guards before entering. Understood? Thank you for your help. I'm getting kinda nervous. Isn't it a bit too much for us to just go up and have a chat with the royals of the Empire? They said they wanted to talk with the new Class 7. As for you, Tita, Prince Olivert and Chairman Irina requested to meet with you. It's been quite a while since I've spoken with the Prince. I'm excited to see him again. It'll be my first time meeting Elise's mother, though. With the exception of the Reinford Chairman, I'm acquainted with all of them. I am acquainted with the Imperial family as well. No need to be formal, just act the way you always do. Easy for you to say, I'm not acquainted with any of these mega VIPs. Well, now's a good opportunity to get to know them. Let's go to Governor Regnitz and Chairman Irina's room first. Okay, so they actually have it marked on the map for us. You're Class 7 and Miss Tita Russell, correct? Yes, that's right. This is Governor Regnitz and Chairman Irina's room. Yes, they're expecting you. Please go in. Alright, pardon us. Wonder what Elise's mother is like. Probably on the phone.
Welcome! Sorry to call for you like this. I'm sure you're busy with security matters.
No, it's fine. I'm glad for the chance to talk. It's good to see you again, Governor Regnitz and Chairman Irina. I see Sharon is with you too.
Thanks to you, I was able to promptly meet with the chairman. I'm glad to see you all were able to safely complete your duties for the day.
I've heard about what you've been doing for your special ops missions. Thank you for your assistance. So you're the new Class 7? And you are Professor Erica's daughter?
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You know my mother?
I met her when I went to Ouroboros with my father many years ago. We still keep in touch, even if she spends most of her letters gushing about you.
Mother. Nice to see you again, Governor Regnitz.
I believe the last time was at Corel Imperial Villa. But now you're one of Reen's students? This sure is an interesting class. I heard you met with Machias and Elisa earlier?
Yeah, thankfully. Elisa delivered Orbital bikes and new equipment for the Dareflinger.
I see. Here, have a seat. Sharon, some tea for our guests.
Certainly.
The new Empire's 8 Metropolis plan? Yes, currently Orchis, Bereahard, Ruhr, St. Arc, and Heimdall are the 5 biggest cities in the Empire. You plan to add Jurai in the northwest, Holyask in the north, and Crossbell City to them to create the core of the new Empire. There will be a speech explaining the particulars tomorrow at the Crossbell Legislature. That's what they've been planning? Could you give us a quick overview? There are a few elements to it, but the most notable is the new tax plan. Currently, Erebonian taxes differ by region. Under this plan, all 8 cities would have the same tax laws and rates as Heimdall. That's good, right? I've heard Crossbell taxes have been high since the annexation. Yes, different tax rates are a hassle when doing business across regions. The ultimate plan is to have a single tax rate for the entire Empire. Just like Ouroboros, for example. That's right, taxes are pretty much the same wherever you go in Ouroboros. Seems like a logical plan, but it's going to be a big change for the nobles who live off their province's taxes. I've no doubt there will be many obstacles going forward, but we need to discuss all these at the legislature tomorrow. Just so you know, Crossbow will benefit greatly from having the same taxes as Heimdall. Really? Excuse me, but you'll be talking to Speaker McDowell about this, right? Yes, that was the plan, but it may not be that easy. Apparently he won't be at the dinner tonight. I'm a little concerned about him. I see. I wonder if he's ill. That is a little worrying. I haven't heard anything about Speaker McDowell either. I'm sure he has much to think on. Chancellor Osborne and Governor General Rufus's plans for one. We all have our respective reasons for coming to Crossbell. I was originally planning on coming here on my own, separately from the inspection team. I'm sure the same can be said of the Prince and Princess. So all this, including the visit from the Pantagruel, is the doing of the Imperial Government and the Governor General. Which means our field exercises being in Crossbell were also. Even there were like cannons being deployed here. So you saw them, the new Dragunov-class railway cannons. One of my main reasons for visiting was to oversee their deployment. Dragunov class? But why? Chairman Arena, would you explain to us just what those things are capable of? Masterine? Very well, I'll tell you what we can announce publicly right now. Dragunov class railway guns are the newest model. They're the official successor to the ones installed at Gorelia Fortress. I can't go into specifics, but suffice it to say they maintain the firepower of the old models while drastically increasing their mobility. By making use of detour rails, they can be used at any point along the railways. They can even be moved along the Transcontinental Railroad, for example. Weapons of mass destruction comparable to the ones at Gorelia Fortress? I haven't seen them in person, but reportedly they're capable of destroying large cities with populations of 100,000 in less than 2 hours. Why would you bring such a thing to Crossbell? Well, I was never a concern. I was tasked by the Imperial Army to make them, so I did, that's all. The advisor at your school, Professor Schmidt, helped out as well. What? Sorry to have betrayed your expectations like this. Both Chairman Arena and I were involved with the establishment of the original Class 7. That's one of the reasons we wanted to meet with you today. We want you to be aware of both the bright future and the cruel present between the Empire and Crossbell. Governor Regnitz? Our time is nearly up. I believe the Prince and Princess are waiting to speak with you. It wouldn't do to make them wait any longer than necessary. True. Governor Regnitz, Chairman Arena, please excuse us. Yes, I pray your field exercises turn out well. Take care. Farewell, everyone. I'm in no position to comment on anything Chairman Arena said, but It's alright, she's a tough person, but I know she's fair too. For the time being, I'll accept her and the governor's words. Thank you. I will also pray you were able to finish your field exercises safely. Yuna, are you okay? I can't stay calm right now, but I know those two told us all that without hiding anything. So I'll accept what they said for now. Yuna? Agreed, I have my own concerns about the 8 Metropolis plan. Yeah, you should each think about what we learned tonight. But time is short right now, we should go meet with the prince and princess. Yes, they should be in the next room down the hall. Class 7 and Cadet Russell of Thor's branch campus have arrived. Hello? I have orders from Prince Oliver to let you pass. Be mindful of the fact that you are meeting with the Imperial family. Please mind your manners. Understood. Please excuse us. The Imperial family?
Reem! Welcome, all of you.
Elise, Princess Alphen, good to see you both.
Yes, likewise. If I recall correctly, we haven't seen each other since the end of last year. And Elise... Oh, Elise? It's nothing. Good to see you again, Rain.
Yeah, it's been too long. I heard you became student council president. Is that going well?
Oh, absolutely. Her popularity with the younger students has simply skyrocketed.
She made them offers they could not refuse.
Everyone there relies on her all the time. Perhaps tonight, she can rely on her dearest brother to comfort her? Your Highness!
I'm glad to see you two are as close as ever.
So these are the princess and Instructor Rain's little sister.
Both of them are so gorgeous. It's like they stepped right out of a dream.
Aha! Welcome, young Rain.
Prince Oliver, it's been a while since I've seen you too.
Indeed, over a year? Far too long by my reckoning. Late though it may be, I'd like to congratulate you on graduating. I'd also like to thank you for lending your aid to the branch campus.
I'm not worthy of those words. You've done a lot for me too, Your Highness. You and Toval. Let me thank you on behalf of all my classmates who aren't here today.
Oh, that little parlor trick I did for you? Think nothing of it.
I guess the old Class 7 has a lot going on. He's pretty charismatic. Just what I'd expect from a prince.
I'd hesitate to call him a typical prince.
So we have the new Class 7 and my very own little comrade in arms. It's good to see you again, Kurt. But, Tita, has it truly been 3 years?
She's a lot taller now.
Well, perhaps I should play you a song to mark this joyous reunion of friends long apart.
I think we'll pass. Besides, I'm sure you don't have much time before the dinner.
I'm glad to see you're the same as ever.
It is a pleasure to see you again too, Your Majesty.
Wait, what?
I've heard rumors about the kind of person he is. They appear to have all been true. Dear Oliver, can't you see the new people are overwhelmed by your charms? Please, have a seat, everyone.
This brings me back. Last time we were together, Tita, was during the incident in Laboral. Wait, no, it was in Phantasma, wasn't it? Yeah, that place was pretty tough to deal with. But I'm so happy to see you've been doing well since then, Prince Olivert. And it warms my heart to see what a delightful young lady you've grown into. I'm certain it's been causing dear Agate no end of trouble. Well, in fact, I'm told you ran into him in Sutherland. I've heard all about your previous set of field exercises. Thank you for dealing with the request on behalf of the Imperial government. The old Class 7 and Agate helped out a lot too. Mostly Agate, he carried them through that chapter. The entire branch campus too, led by Kurt, Yuna, and Altina. Instructor? I had heard that you joined Class 7, Kurt. It seems to be a good fit for you. Never expected Cedric would have done such a thing. Princess? So you heard. Right, you two are the older siblings of that snobby prince guy. That's a little too disrespectful, and this is me talking. I certainly cannot argue that point, unfortunately. Let me say this, Reen. You as well, Kurt, given what your family has been through. We sincerely apologize for his actions. Please, don't trouble yourself over it. My father, brother, and uncle have all accepted it already. I am so lost. You don't have to worry about me either. If anything, I was just surprised how much he grew in such a short time. When did he start being like that? Around summer of last year. After he was unable to attend the summer festival due to illness, it was as though he changed into a completely different person. He grew taller and stronger. Were at that, he would be fine, but he also became much more forceful. Our mother was worried about him too. We can only assume it was due to the influence of that man. That man. Seems you've been trained well. Indeed, thank you. Chancellor Osborne. Recently, Cedric's begun to look up to him. Isn't he the one they call the Blood and Iron Chancellor? He's the one who planned the whole annexation of Crossbell. To be fair, he has always admired the way the Chancellor has done things to some extent. If the Chancellor played a part in helping Cedric recover and grow, then he has my thanks for that. I have no doubt Cedric will learn to control that forcefulness of his one day. Kurt, Reen, please watch over him for me. Olivert? Yes. Of course, Your Highness. Sounds like there are some complicated things going on. I've definitely got a better impression of them now. It's clear they both care for their little brother a lot. Might I introduce myself as well? I'm Elise Schwarzer, Reen's younger sister. Thank you all for taking care of my brother. He's the one who takes care of us. I mean, I don't really look up to him, but I don't hate him or anything. My word. You're welcome, though it is true that we are more often indebted to him. Same here, he helps me out with his lessons and with Panzer Soldat-related things. Is that so? Even so, my brother is still very new to being an instructor, so please take care of him. Was that really necessary? Enough playing around, you. After all, you're the one who looks up to Reen the most. Princess. In any event, I was surprised to hear you had joined Class 7, Altina. Yet somehow I feel like it was meant to be. Elise, I'm surprised to hear that. I was under the impression my presence would bring back unpleasant memories given our history. It's true I'm not pleased with you for having kidnapped myself and the princess, but I was told you've been helping my brother, so I wanted to thank you. Though you may be his student now, I ask that you continue to look after him. Allie? Wait, what was that about kidnapping? I recall hearing you were a spy for the Noble Alliance, but... Yes, as part of my spy missions, I abducted Elise and the princess. That was also the first time I met Instructor Reen. That sure takes me back. It's strange to think that, after all that, you're a member of Class 7 now. However, it's all thanks to you that I was able to be the damsel in distress and find myself carried to safety in Reen's arms. Princess. So that's how you all know each other. I'm impressed with all the things the classes you established has achieved, Olivier. I almost did the French pronunciation again. Oh, stop, Tita. You flatter me ever so. I don't even know where to start with that one. But I see. He definitely acts like a big brother. Elise. I guess she's about the same age as me. My apologies for interrupting. However, it's nearly time for the dinner party. You will need to prepare soon. Already? How time flies. Understood. Thank you for letting us know. I suppose it's time once more for the sweet sorrow that is parting. I have little doubt we'll meet again soon, however. Thank you for calling us here to talk. I hope your inspection goes smoothly. Please keep looking out for these two, okay, Elise? Yes, of course. You take care of your class as well, Reen. I pray you find success with your field exercises. Ah, yes, one final thing. Regarding that girl with the mint-colored hair. Are you talking about Muse Egret? Muse? Egret, I see. What about her? She's a classmate of mine. I see. Princess? Yes. My apologies for bringing it up. For a moment I thought I knew her, but it must have been my mistake. Farewell for now, and thank you. Wish we could have talked a bit longer. Either way, I'm glad to see they all seemed well. Yes, I agree. I'd heard quite a few rumors about Olivia. Oh. Force of freaking habit. Olivier. So I was a little worried. Seems like he's doing just fine after all. Is Olivier his nickname or something? Well, when he visited the Boreal 4 years ago, he hid his identity and took a different name. To me, he's still the funny, smart, and reliable bard Olivier. Is this so? So that means you must know my older brother as well. Oh, you mean Mr. Mueller? He and Olivier are pretty much best friends. I had no idea you were his little brother. Half-brother. We have different mothers, and frankly, we look nothing alike. I hadn't heard that before. Allie? What's wrong? I just started to feel a little bit of regret for what I did to the princess and Instructor Reen's little sister. It was a mission, so I know I shouldn't feel bad, but... I see. Altina? Seems like you're growing up too, Allie. Elise and the princess were both so gorgeous, I can't fall behind. I understand the feeling. Alright, we're done meeting the VIPs. Party's going to start soon, so let's get back to floor 34. Yeah, understood. So now we have their info. Can we just barge in again? Ah. Well, time to go eat all the hors d'oeuvres. Well, it seems like you're done talking with everyone. Governor General Rufus. I didn't realize you were on this floor as well, Your Excellency. No need for that, just call me Rufus. It's almost time for the guests to be sent to the venue. But I'm glad I ran into you here, Reen. I'd like to talk with you. In private, I assure you, it won't take much time. Well? Sorry guys, can you head back without me? Sure, bud. Understood.
There are some things we just can't talk about with the young ones here. Come to think of it, I suppose this is the first time we'll have spoken one-on-one like this.
Yes, that's true. So, am I speaking to the Governor General of Crossbell? Or am I speaking to the leader of the Ironbloods?
Ah, the Ironbloods. Gifted children found and taken in by His Excellency Lord Osborne. Mostly the latter, to answer your question. But you forget, I'm also a former member of the Thor's Board of Directors. At the same time, my younger brother is one of your classmates. I'm certain there is an abundance of topics we could discuss.
If you need to leave a message for Eustace, I'll make sure he gets it. We'll be meeting up before too long.
Ah, so you've already managed to meet with some of your other classmates. Not all of them, though, I suppose it must be difficult getting hold of Gaius and Instructor Valestein.
So, Gaius, I have to explain. He completely vanished between the second and third games. Literally no one knows where he is. And I won't entirely spoil where he is, because I know it's very, very plot important. For Sarah, she vanished after the thing in the north, so she's not, like, as gone as Gaius is, but still kind of hard to reach.
How much does he know?
I jest. Our time is short and better spent on topics besides my brother. What I wish to discuss is your rather fascinating lineage.
Okay, we've talked long enough. Let's go. I won't let anyone interfere. This is going to be our final battle.
The group's primary member, in fact. Though that secret was, until very recently, kept between myself and His Excellency the Chancellor.
Relentlessly, without looking back. As long as you do, I'm sure.
I'm taking over that phantasmal blaze plan of yours. And my first order of business will be sorting out the mess you left in Crossbell.
Why? Why are you still alive? Crow shot you! You're supposed to be dead!
I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Please, take good care of Crow for me.
But in the end, he couldn't avenge his grandfather. He didn't get revenge on you! Was everything he did? Was his whole life for nothing?
Just as you have your reasons that guide your actions, so too does His Excellency. And I believe you factor into those reasons more than you might think.
Reen, I pray you grow up strong and healthy. Oh, Adios, if you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child. I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man. Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital.
Then, please tell me. As much as I wanted to ask while all that was happening a year and a half ago, I couldn't. What is the Black Workshop? And how were they able to create Millium and Altina? What is the phantasmal blaze plan that Chancellor Osborne took from the Society? And how did you become leader of the Ironbloods?
My lord, it's nearly time.
I shall be there shortly. I can answer some of your questions. Only His Excellency knows the truth about the Black Workshop. He entrusted the Black Rabbit to me personally. Second, I'm sure Claire, Lecter, and Millium don't know this, but it seems we're being tested. They want to see whether any of us, yourself included, can reach the core.
The core?
In regards to me being the leader of the Ironbloods, 12 years ago, I manipulated my father into sending a Jaeger Corps called Arngarm to attack His Excellency.
Arngarm. That's the Corps V from the Imperial Liberation Front was the leader of. He said they were hired by some high-up noble to attack the Chancellor, but were completely wiped out.
I wanted to test him. I wished to see just how capable this commoner Chancellor was, and if he could figure out who did it. Then one day, when I was practicing falconry with your adoptive father, Baron Schwarzer, who should he introduce me to but His Excellency? He had known it was me the whole time.
Are you so bored you feel the need to play with fire? Do you tire of your empty days spent tied down by your family and title?
Yes, I apologize for the other day, but it seems you're aware it was me who sent you that little greeting. The 4 great houses have no future. From here on, I shall consider you my true father, and one day surpass you.
Ha ha! Iron bloods, is it? They say children should surpass their fathers. I eagerly look forward to that day.
And so, that is how I became the first Iron Blood.
Later that evening, the dinner party on floor 35 began. Members of the inspection team met with influential individuals from all around Crossbell. Wow, this is so tasty. Sure didn't expect to get the same food as the rest of the dinner party. That sure was nice of him. If only I could find some way to get closer to the princess. She was quite the looker. The black-haired one was more than a little cute herself. Look at them all. They sure seem like they're having a good time. The students don't need to be given such extravagant food. Well, we couldn't say no to Governor General Rufus's generosity. It's nice of him to invite you too, Randy. Not allowed to leave the tower, though. Still, it's good to have you with us. Rufus? He's not the type to mess with people. I'm sure everything he said is true. Hiring V's Jaeger Corps 12 years ago, becoming the head of the Iron Bloods. The connection between him and the Blood and Iron Chancellor is my father, Baron Schwarzer. So father knew Chancellor Osborne even back then. Does that mean the day he found me in that blizzard? Reen? What's wrong? You don't look well. No, I'm okay. I was just thinking about something. I don't blame you from the sound of it. Some pretty heavy stories came out during your special operations missions earlier today. Make sure you eat something. Can't go to war on an empty stomach or something. You're right. I shouldn't just focus on my own issues. Right now I need to focus on what's in front of me, the students in the field exercises. Muse, there was something I wanted to ask. Have you met the princess before? Why do you ask that? She mentioned you looked like someone she knew. So I was just wondering. I may have ran into her at a dinner party in the capital once or twice, but I hear you're very well acquainted with Prince Olivert yourself, Tita. I believe I heard your future with that red-headed bracer was blessed by one of His Highness's performances. What? Really? Why would Prince Olivert... That guy performed? I don't remember. Why do you know so much, Muse? Yuna's still gloomy. Thought she had brightened up a bit after talking to His Highness, but... Sure, she still has many concerns between the railway cannons and Governor General Rufus. Is that so? What's your guys' problem? You all look like crap. Hello to you too, Ash. What do you want? You look like you've just been wandering around the whole time. Yeah, I was looking for ways to get out of this tower. They don't got any booze here for us, so I was thinking of going and hitting up the nightlife. Maybe find some babes to enjoy it with. Wanna join me? Haven't you been scolded for that exact thing before? And what was that supposed to... And what about that was supposed to make me want to come? Seems like the students are having a good time. They need to be more aware of their surroundings. They should have the mindset that a mission is only finished once you return to camp. By the way, the inspection team will be on standby and after this until it's time for them to move again. Is our camp going to be okay? I thought you were supposed to be there. There's no need to worry about that. The RMP's troops stationed there are the best of the best, and we haven't spotted any movement from the society recently. Well, aren't you on top of things? Anyway, what happened to Majors Claire and Lecter? They are currently on a mission outside the tower. Don't worry about them, just focus on your own task. Got it. Man, everywhere we go, everything's classified. The party should be ending in half an hour or so. The dinner party reached its conclusion without any incidents, until the guest houses for the... Yeah, guest houses... I don't remember seeing those, but yeah, they might be there. Until the guest houses for the inspection team had been prepared, they were to remain on standby in the tower. You are free to do as you wish. However, you must remain on floor 34. If you are called for, you must return immediately. Now break. There isn't a whole lot of time, but I guess I'll take a look around the floor. How many people are here to talk to? Instructor, I was wondering, how was your talk with Governor General Rufus? It felt very productive, but also completely unproductive. He may be my friend's brother, but things aren't ever easy with him. Sounds like he's a tough nut to crack even for you, Instructor. Ever since the annexation, a day hasn't gone by where I haven't heard his name. When I think about it, he really is an amazing person, and just as terrifying. Especially considering that most people in Crossbell don't have any resentment towards him. It's not really my place to comment on that. Don't worry, I'm not mad. Anyway, I was surprised about the princess, not to mention your wonderful little sister. As her brother, I bet you think she's the cutest thing ever, huh? Yeah, but she can be pretty tough to deal with at times. I will admit she's grown into a beautiful woman just like her mother. The only issue is how she's going to make her social debut. It'll need to be pretty grand to scare off any sleazy guys. That sister complex of his is worse than I'd heard. Maybe that's worth an extra point or two. When Una talks about Crossbell, you can see her eyes sparkling. I'm a little relieved. Una's really talking a lot today. I'm glad to see that she has her energy back. So you met Prince Olivert when he was visiting Laboral? What was that like? Can't really go into the details, but Prince Olivert is very talented with an orbital gun, and his art saved us a bunch of times. I heard at one point he ran out of a restaurant without paying in order to get thrown in jail. What? Why would he do that? I suppose he's just the, adventurous type. Sounds like Tita knows the prince pretty well from their time traveling together. Talking about Laboral like this really takes me back. I want to see everyone again. People always call Prince Olivert the debaucherous prince, but never realized how big a part he played in Laboral. I feel like I respect him even more now. The survival exercises today were really tiring. Stepped on a snake, got chased by bees, and stared down a wild boar. Part of it is my carelessness, but how unlucky can I be? Honestly, it was really scary. Supply team had to use their orbital network for today's exercises. It was actually pretty tricky. At the same time, it feels like there's a lot of untapped potential there. Either way, it was a pretty good lesson for me. Looks like everyone had a hard time at the field exercises today. I should ask Allie about how Class 7's field exercise went. Altina, what's wrong? Instructor, just received my periodic contact from the Intelligence Division. Seems there's been an unexpected development. Unexpected? Yes, Major Arundel and Major Claire. Not only are they not here at the tower, they're not even in Crossbell anymore. That's a little worrying. Wait, was it even okay for you to tell me that? They didn't say it was confidential, so it's probably fine. It's likely either Tangram Gate still under construction or Belgard Gate to the west. But wait, this morning... Leonora. Today really wiped me out. You're talking with someone. It's no big deal. Go ahead. I'll get out of your way. Understood. Pardon me. Sorry to butt in, instructor. Man, all these dishes were just great. Yeah, they really were. It's rare that I'm able to get my hands on such high-quality ingredients, but I'll try to recreate this flavor once we get back to camp. Sauce in this main dish, for example. Wonder how you can get such a deep flavor. Well, I did get a slight hint of lotus. Lotus? That must mean Armorican honey. That's amazing, Freddy. Thank you. All in a day's work. To be honest, I was hoping for a dish with a little more ambition, something provocative, something challenging. Well, I'll just let it go this time. So you can see his note there. I was hoping we could get him to cook some stuff for us, but maybe next chapter. Armorican honey. I should ask Stark to get some for me. Seems like all the clubs are starting to hang out together. Yeah, I noticed that too. I guess Muse left early. It's fine, I'm sure she'll be back soon enough. Anyway, did you try the dessert that just came out? If you haven't had it yet, you should really try some. Will do. I don't get to have such a luxurious dinner like this outside of special occasions. Like mice, I don't need to savor every bite. Every single dish tasted amazing, truly worthy of the VIPs. The dessert was wonderful too. I'd love to have another mission like this. Anything new here? Nope. Man, that was a serious feast. Really hit the spot. The only thing that would have made it better is a nice cold one or three. Right, I hear you two went out drinking together. I'm a little jealous. Can I come along next time? Of course, you're welcome anytime. But I'm a little surprised. I didn't think you were much of a drinker. I'm a lightweight, I admit, but I'll have a social drink from time to time. I bet you're a real wild drunk. Man, I'd love to see that at least once. Can picture it now, our serious little Toa turned man-eater. Just add booze and she chases down all the younger guys. What? I wouldn't do that. Just nod and smile, Rain. Since I can't drink, maybe I'll have some dessert to make up for it. Randy, you're going to eat again? Hey, as long as I don't stuff myself so full I can't move, I'll be good. You should have a bite while you can. You don't get food like this every day, you know? Thanks, but I think I'm good for now. It's nice to see everyone relax a little. I know we can't afford to let our guard down until this is all over, but it's not just healthy to be on edge all the time. Agreed, all we can do is try to give people a chance to unwind. I'm glad to see Prince Olivert and Princess Alfred haven't changed, outside of the fact that she's becoming even more beautiful. I agree. You've met with the royal family before, right, Kurt? Yes, due to my family's service to them. Though I wasn't anywhere near as close to them as my brother was with Prince Olivert. If I was, I could have noticed Prince Cedric's change. Kurt, if you put it that way, I'm in the same boat. If I had paid more attention and not simply complied with the government's requests. Instructor? But like Prince Olivert said, we need to look out for him now. Prince Cedric is smart. You should know that better than most people. Yes, I shall do my best to look out for His Highness. That's the spirit. Wonder if there's any way I can meet Princess Alphen. Kurt, can't you use your connection somehow? That's a nearly impossible request. Even if I could meet her, I wouldn't want to take you with me. Come on, Kurt. Sydney's his usual self. There has to be a way. I shouldn't sneak in, though. If you do that, they'll definitely arrest you. Wow. Jeez. Get a swatch of this, you two. Doesn't it inspire you, motivate you? If this isn't rock, then I don't know what is, baby. When you say that about everything, it really loses its impact. I do kind of understand what he means this time, though. Growing up, I always thought the view from the Argonne Mines was pretty stunning, but never seen a seascape like this before. If this isn't rock, I don't know what is. Just want to grab my bass and let it rip. To me, this looks just like the view of the establishment of the man, the complete opposite of rock. Wait, did he bring us all the way over here just to tell us that? Honestly. So, I'm not really seeing any sort of special landmark anywhere. And it looks far more dense than the majority of Crossbell actually is. I'm not seeing a lot of roads either. I don't know. Main area for the reporters. Bleh. Seriously, were you not listening to a word I've said? All members of the mass media need to go on standby in their room until given the go-ahead. Well, it's not like I was trying to sneak up on the inspection team or any of the VIPs. Wanted to see if I could get a little interview with a member of the security team or maybe the branch campus. Hey, you're from the RMP, aren't you, Chief Instructor Irving? Think you could tell us about... That's quite enough. So that's where you were, Vivi. Hey there, Rean. You know her? I take it that means she's one of your schoolmates from the main campus. Yep, I'm Vivi with the Imperial Chronicle. Graduated just last spring alongside Rean. Fine, Schwarzer, I leave her to you. Tell your friend to follow the rules. He'd be handsome if he wasn't such a hard-ass. I don't disagree, but he's right. You should follow the rules here. Worst case scenario, you might get kicked out. I guess. I was just hoping I'd run into a member of the inspection team or one of the VIPs. His Paper McDowell's absent, and I couldn't get a hold of his daughter. So that's where you went, Vivi. Crap. Did you come up here too? Vivi, we're supposed to be working together. Don't run off on your own like that. I mean, it'd be bad for you if you barged in somewhere you shouldn't and got kicked out, right? Well, fine, I'll just sit quietly until the interviews. Bye for now, Rean. Keep sending me those landscape shots, but let me know if you find any juicy info you can share with me. Got it. I could certainly learn a thing or two from her when it comes to energy. She said something about not being able to get in touch with the McDowells. Nothing to report here, cutting edge security, yada yada. Restricting entrance to some floors, can't have reporters running around the place. Great idea. Of course, the elevators are out of order. The emergency stairs seem pretty well guarded too. Guess my only option is to fake being sick. I'm actually amazed how you'll just blurt things out like that while one of your instructors is right next to you. Well, at this point, I figure I can just buy you off. So how about it? Help me get out of here and there's something in for you. Quit joking around and get back to the room. Damn stick in the mud. Those reporter types, just don't know how to deal with them. A while back I was forced into an interview with a reporter from the Crossbell Times. Considering their jobs, I guess they can sometimes get pushy. Hope you talked to your friend about this. Yes, she said she's had enough too. Just as I thought. Lovely to see you again. Someone's talking in the emergency stairwell. Maybe I should check it out.
I can't believe you enrolled at the branch campus.
That voice.
I had no clue. I had assumed you transferred to a girls' school in Orchis.
Well, to be fair, I did dodge the topic in my letters. But just for fun, I also left you a little hint here and there.
You're the same as ever. So you had all our letters to Orchis forwarded to Leaves?
Doesn't it sound like something right out of a spy novel? I did it partly so the two of you wouldn't worry. Of course, I also just wanted to surprise you.
We were worried about you anyway, though. But I'm glad to see you're okay. Your replies took longer, so I thought something may have happened to you. I wasn't able to help you at all. Neither was I. I wish there was something I could have done.
Oh, you two. Your concern is more than enough. I couldn't keep going to St. Estraya either way. Though I will say, I miss having girl talk with the princess. And hearing your tales of brotherly love, Elise.
Aww. You really haven't changed, have you? So you go by Muse at Thor's? It seems like they throw you into actual combat a lot. Are you going to be okay?
Yes. This is the path I've chosen for myself. Besides, if something were to happen, I'm sure your gallant brother would protect me.
Huh?
Huh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
Reen!
Sorry, Your Highness.
Trying to listen in on a maiden's secrets, are we?
Sheesh. I guess all that explains the way you've been acting towards me this whole time.
Don't worry, Reen, it's not your fault. Yes, she's always been like this.
I see, so you were enrolled at St. Estrella before. Yes, until the end of last year. I was a year below these two, but they always looked after me. Might be more accurate to say she was always teasing me. Well, how can I resist when you're this cute? I completely agree. You too, Princess? St. Estrella. Guess it makes sense for a noble girl to go there. But why did she leave? Why did she come to the branch campus? Your Highness, Lady Elise, it's time. Oh no. Sorry, I'll be back right away. We need to move to the guest house in the city now. Right, I heard about that. I'm sure you'll have a lot on your plate starting tomorrow, so be sure to get some rest. You too, Elise. Both of you as well, brother Muse. Please be careful. Remember what happened in Sutherland? Yeah, got it. Thank you. Yep, she's clipping through Mishy's head. Really now, Milled... Good night, Elise, Princess. I think I'll borrow him for a bit. Can't say whether I'll ever give him back, though. Sorry, I'll give you a call tomorrow. You're going a little far with your jokes. What if I told you I wasn't joking? I'm jealous. I can almost understand Cedric's feelings. Wonder how serious she really is. She's not the type to show her true colors. But considering her position, she must have some kind of motive. True. She's a good girl, but sometimes I think she's a bit too smart for her own good. Just hope she doesn't have some outrageous plan. So you were enrolled at St. Estrella after all. I had my suspicions, but was never quite sure. All Elise would ever talk about was her dear brother Reen. I heard my fair share about you from the princess as well. Between the two of them, I just couldn't help falling in love. From the sound of it, you were pretty close to my sister and the princess, right? I want to thank you on their behalf. You don't need to thank me. Those two treated me very well with no regard for our different social positions. Leaving them behind was my only regret when I left the school. I see. A Count's family in Orchis. They must have been under some pressure at the time. Pressure from from Chancellor Osborne's imperial government. Hey, please don't make that face. I still have an attachment to my old school, but I've made friends with Yuna and the others here. Most importantly, I've met the man of my destiny here. You need to stop joking around about that. What's all this about? Ash. Why, hello there. Hey now, Instructor Schwarzer, didn't think you were the type. Getting real close with the student body, huh? No, this is... You misunderstand. Our relationship is strictly platonic. For now, I'm ready to give him my all at any time, though. You really are taking this way too far. I'll focus my power and... Huh? The hell was that? Instructor, what are you doing? Muse and Ash are here? Has something happened? No, we just met up by chance. Did you guys need something? Yes, it's almost time. We need to see the inspection team off, right? Right, you two should get back to your classes. Instructorine? What's wrong? There's no mistaking it. That's the same sensation I felt during the Civil War. Hey, it's McFire, bro. What's with this chill in the air?
What?
An explosion!
The hell's going on?
Something happened on the roof.
What's going on?
Here, footage from the rooftop cameras.
What is that?
Is that the landing ship from earlier today? Huh. Who are those guys?
Number 1, the almighty conflagration.
Wait, is that...
One of Ouroboros' enforcers. Toa! Randy! Check on the students and the inspection team! Major Michael, can you get in touch with the security forces? Got it!
The elevator's out of commission. Use the emergency stairs.
Understood!
Instructor!
Classes 7, 8, and 9, form up. Grab all your gear. We're heading to floor 36, the VIP floor.
Do not break the chain of command. This is the branch campus. Security room, do you copy?
Wait, you guys!
Don't worry, I'll go bring him back.
I'll go too. We'll return with them as soon as we can.
Just what are you up to?
I just want to see how things play out for myself.
Muse? But why is she...
Damn it! What the heck are they doing?
Leave them to Schwarzer. We need to secure the guests.
Is this a reaction to those black flames? If I'm not careful, my power might break loose.
Master Rean!
Sharon!
I shall be joining you. I've received permission from the chairman.
That'll be a big help. It seems there are 2 of them. The almighty conflagration and...
Yes, another enforcer. An extremely tricky one at that. Master Rean, we strike!
Yeah, let's go!
Sounds like a battle up there!
Could they have already gotten inside?
Patrol archaisms!
At a time like this?
Hey, don't start the party without me!
You two?
Ash, I get. But why are you here, Muse?
Can't let you guys steal the show every time.
I just thought it might be fun to come help you out.
We can talk later. Right now, we need to defeat these things.
Fine, whatever. Just be careful.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Now, let's show them a thing or two.
Looks like there are 3 different
Let's
types
do
here.
this.
Kind of hoping they drop you materials. If I go for the items...
Let's go!
Strike! Sure.
Ha!
It's my turn! Break through! Sledgehammer! Here I go! Take this!
It's my turn.
Okay, I did not think I was going to hurt the thing that bad right there. So I want to go for this one.
Shoot!
My turn.
Okay, with all of them broken, got this one, all that's left is this one, and dropped a Curia Ball.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Let's go.
So I'm looking for the one that broke.
There.
Or the one that's about to move, I should say.
I'll end it.
I got this.
This is an easy one.
Here I go!
Oh yeah, this one's easy.
Wide open!
Too slow.
Okay, moment
Right
of truth. Cross your fingers.
Good work.
Scorpio's included in this list now. And so is Virgo, so they're now Master Quartz, I guess. 2 U materials. At the same time. Orchis Tower rooftop.
Let's go.
Yes. Do be careful.
Got at least in Muse notes. Modify ornament slot. Okay, quartz. Like, I'm not gonna get an action 2 or anything just because we're at the end of the chapter where any fight now is gonna be the end of it. As a result, the tier 3s should unlock next chapter, and I'd rather just spend my quartz on that. There was nothing new here that I need to concern myself about. No. Fiber. No. No. 40U material. Like, this one's so tempting. Like, I like the stats that it gives, but it offers absolutely nothing in terms of spells. And there's no reason for that to give those types of stats without offering some sort of spell. Okay, let's go for this. Ah, they're still there.
Took you long enough. I was dying of boredom. I didn't expect to run into you here.
That voice.
The worst possible combination.
That was actually pretty good, I guess.
Your skills are impressive, in or out of a Panzer Soldat.
They don't have his name capitalized.
Muse's orbital rifle skills were better than I expected, too.
Oh, you flatter me.
Don't need you to tell me how great I am.
Let's follow the instructor.
Yeah, he's way ahead of us.
It's still not capitalized, wow.
You guys can come with us. but you have to be careful.
Understood.
Let's go already! No turning back now. Come on!
Oh, man. So I want to see what all they have. Scorpio increases damage to enemies in break state, and then he's using Sirius. Why is he using this one? Like, does he actually have anything to boost his evasion? Because he looks like he's all about hitting crap. We'll give him Mobius. She's using Brigade. What all does Virgo give, first of all? I should have actually looked at Scorpio, too. Analyze and Silver Thorn compared to Virgo, which is Curia and Tira. So I was thinking about giving her Kaleido as a sub, or... toss her Oberon, and then she's hopping out of the party. As much as I rag on Altina, she seems to be a little worse. Okay, here... What does Dragonbane do again? Bleh. Firebell's not gonna help. Sleep 2 could... Actually, hold on a second. I can actually replace this with a genuine article, the one that really does give speed +4. Nope. So I should be using this instead of that. So she has Tyr and Thalos, Soul Blur. Strike. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna give her action once so she can act more often. She has the Tira R here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I wonder if that's how I got... No, that wouldn't work. Yeah, I am so confused right now. I probably shouldn't be using this since I... Oh, wait, I put this back on. Yeah, screw it. I'll worry about the rest next chapter. Soul Blur Chrono Drive. Yeah, I'd rather have the chance of critting if I cast anything. Even though I only have 2 offensive spells, I think. Next order of business is the equipment itself. Cozy Socks. Yeah, freeze is not a problem. If anything, it's going to be burn that I need to protect against. Although, I'm going to give him this just because I've seen things in the game. I can give him Mechanic Mishi. Actually, we'll go this one because his stuff's kind of expensive, if I remember correctly. I don't even know if he has access to it at the moment. He doesn't really have anything good for breaking either. That sucks so much. So now I need to fight my way up the stairs. starting to think it was never going to move. 2 U materials, which is nice. Find these things a little tricky because I don't have Reen to help with busting crap.
The 36th floor.
And Ash.
We can get to the roof from the 40th floor. Let's keep going.
Ash isn't as good as breaking crap as he is. So, nothing here.
This is taking forever.
It's still the fastest way we've got. Let's hurry.
4 U materials from that last fight. So I definitely am starting to replenish my supply, which is going to be burned in the next chapter when I have to upgrade my weapons again.
39th floor. Last one.
Almost at the rooftop.
Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy VII right here, but I need more fights. So I'm hitting the rest thing here because Kurt did take some damage on the way up. I don't think there's... No, you can't even change his equipment anyway, so it didn't really matter. Okay, deep breath, folks. Okay, 1 charge left. We made it to the rooftop. I wonder if the fight's already started. Are you ready? Everyone, let's go. We're really gonna stir things up. Earlier. That's a lie. His name's McFire, bro. Believe Shirley.
Long time no see, Kruger. You too, Ashen Kid. Weird place for a reunion, though, huh?
Shirley would never lie to us, remember that.
I would have much preferred a tea party.
I knew it was you. That power within you. Now I understand how much of a monster you really are.
Oh yeah? You say that, but you looked in the mirror lately? That ogre power of yours is much more a part of you now than it was the last time we met.
Perhaps you should refrain from calling the Divine Knight. It may do little more than agitate him.
Yes, I know. We fought him for a little bit back at the Infernal Castle. I have an idea what he's capable of.
Hey now, you make it sound like all I ever want to do is fight. I'm nowhere near as bad as Walter or Little Miss Ogre, you know?
I don't know about that. It's a pleasure to finally meet you face to face, Mr. Ashen Guy. Allow me to introduce myself. Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool.
You're the one from the swamp. First you summoned cryptids, now this. Are you after the inspection team? I just came to say hello and run a little experiment. If you would like for us to do something more villainous, we can always burn this tower to ashes. Or rather, he can.
There you go, pushing all the work onto me.
They said something about an experiment back in Hamel, too.
My, Kruger! No need to make such a scary face. We haven't seen each other in 4 years, and this is how you greet us? Oh, I suppose you go by Sharon now, don't you?
You may address me however you wish. Last we met was when you requested my aid in stopping Lady Sarah.
Huh? Ah yes, the gospel plan in Liberl. We needed to attack the Bracer Guild in the Empire to lure away the Divine Blade, Cassius Bright. But first we needed to make sure the Purple Lightning, the youngest A-rank Bracer at the time, didn't interfere. So we made sure she had a tough time coming back home from North Ambria. As a result, the Divine Blade had to postpone his return to Liberl. And so, the first stage of the Professor's brilliant gospel plan was complete.
Oh yeah, Uwe told me about that.
All that really happened?
Yes. That is the full extent of my misdeeds. So long as the Rhineford family is not at risk, I will not try to stop the wrongdoings of my prior colleagues. However, Chairman Arena and the others are presently in this tower. If you intend to attack this building, I will stand in your way as the severing chains.
Sharon.
You've changed quite a bit from the old days, haven't you? You're completely different from when you joined the Society as one of the Order's leftovers.
Was that really 12 years ago? Damn.
Back then, I was a pitiable little girl who didn't even know how to smile. Allow me to pay you back for the time you defeated me in battle.
I don't know what you're after, but I have people I need to protect. Fool. Almighty Conflagration. You've met your match.
Be nice if that were true.
I don't think I even need to do anything this time.
There!
We made it. Stay back! These two are genuine monsters! The Enforcers!
Wait, is one of them just a kid?
I don't know who he is, but the other one is a tremendous threat.
Well, either way, they both look pretty intense.
Yes. Things seem to have escalated.
Ash and Muse, too.
Huh? Oh, hey. You're the Black Rabbit, aren't you?
Then perhaps I'll entertain them.
What?
He teleported? No!
Hey, kid. Shouldn't you be paying attention to your own battle?
Leave them be for now. His strength is comparable to my own. But against this one, if we aren't focused, we will die.
Class 7, Muse, Ash, begin two-pronged offensive! Here are your orders. Survive, no matter what it takes!
Yes, sir!
Understood.
Acknowledged.
As you wish.
Don't need you to tell me that.
This is starting to get exciting!
All right, show me a good time.
Show me what you can do!
So we have to knock him down to 10% HP. It doesn't drop any items.
Set! Striker!
Like, I'm wondering if I should just go Sledgehammer or Turtle first.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer! Take this!
Now.
So we can see everything here. He's completely status immune. No elemental weaknesses. Sane on 36,000, so if we knock him down to 10%, he... Wow, that's gonna be tricky. I don't know if that means we have a time limit or if he's just gonna have that much damage output.
Destroy! Now!
It's mine! My turn!
It's looking more like a time limit restriction. So one hit will break him. I will worry about scanning him. I'm gonna do it now. I don't want to redo this fight like I had to do last chapter when I didn't scan everything. Okay, we still get the turn anyway.
My turn.
So the question is it time for the crazy hunt? I'm leaning towards yes.
Go wild! Crazy hunt! My turn.
You're mine!
Whoa!
My turn.
Okay, we want to hit him here.
Yeah.
Owie!
There.
It's mine! Owie! Here I go!
Like, since everything's a guaranteed critical, would I have been, well... Like, Raging Fire gives you the 20% boost, but this gives you the strength boost. They don't tell you if it's 25% or what, so I may be marginally better off here than I was there.
Ah! Owie! Our chance!
Too slow.
Owie!
Let's go.
I have to give him the crit turn because I do not want to give him the healing turn. So can I seriously just S-break him into the ground, I wonder? Because he's almost half dead. Ash doesn't have an S-break.
Yeah!
Owie!
It's down.
It's mine! Owie!
My turn.
Yeah, Reaper Whirlwind.
Hey, you! Rest in peace!
Owie!
It's down!
I'll assist.
Owie!
Let's do it.
This is it! Ah! One more! I'll finish it. Excel Breaker!
You guys are actually pretty fun. Maybe I'll get a little serious now.
I shall go.
So as long as I don't miss, this should work.
Here!
Notice that
Strength depleted. I am sorry.
That was foolish.
he didn't give us anything?
So, what'll you show me?
So we only have to get him down to 70%? I don't know why we can see his stuff. Just to be safe.
Ha!
Yeah, I guess they just give it to you, maybe?
Yes.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
It's my turn.
Like, he can be delayed, just ever so slightly.
How does this suit you?
Flame! Flame! I'm up! Get back! Flame! Now!
Strike!
Damn it, he keeps
I'll
going for
treat you.
Reen.
Thanks!
That was sorely
It's my
needed.
turn. How does this suit you?
Flame! Flame!
This is our chance.
An opening!
Let's go!
So we should be able to break him here.
Get back! It's down!
Strike!
You little...
Lead this to me.
He's just gonna get up instantly. We're almost at the threshold we need to knock him down to, so I can just S-break him into the ground and call it a day. Seeing as I'm growing very, very impatient these days...
This is our chance.
An opening!
My blade, calm as still water. Now! Seventh slash! Fallen leaves!
Witness the severing chains! I'm afraid your fate is now sealed. Fall into death's embrace!
That it? Here, let me show you something fun. This one's a scorcher! Incandescent Hellfire!
Made a mistake.
Everyone.
He's strong. If only I could find an opening.
Oh, what fun!
I won't let you!
Sharon! I'm glad to see how much you've grown. You almost made me get a little serious. But if you keep holding back like that, it won't be any fun. Go wild, kid! Let's howl together like wolves at the moon!
I can't let him unleash his full power. But at this rate...
Not so fast!
Ah!
There!
Woohoo!
Machias! Elisa!
My lady.
The fire vanished?
It was simply an illusion the whole time.
Whoa, you're a sharp one.
Ah, you're Emma's...
Did that cat just freaking talk?
If it isn't Abyss's family.
Man, it was lit up so beautifully, too.
Reen, are you okay? You guys!
Sharon, are you alright? My apologies. I seem to have stumbled a little.
If you intend to continue fighting, I'll be your opponent. I am Vita Clotilda's sister disciple under Crimson Roselia, and a member of the Old Class 7, Emma Milstein.
Oh-ho! So you've got the same power Abyss has, then. It seems this Hexen clan is quite the family.
This is way more exciting than the snooze fest at the Vermilion Castle. I'm all warmed up now. Let's get started on round 2.
That's quite enough, vile serpents!
Huh? Your Highness! Toa! And everyone else!
Randy!
Took you long enough. Good. We made it in time.
Is everyone okay?
Sorry. Took us a while to clean up all those machines swarming the place. It's been a while, fool.
Well, if it isn't the War God's son. Your sister and I have become fast friends.
Ah, so he's that ogre chick's big brother, huh?
Keep in mind they're actually cousins, just the terminology I believe Shirley refers to him as Randy Oni-san, hence they're calling him the brother.
I'm not her brother. We're cousins, okay?
Machias, Elisa, Emma, good work. I'm well acquainted with you already, fool. And you were the blazing demon, I believe?
What do they call you again? The debaucherous prince? Far as I can sense, you got some pretty interesting power in ya, considering you're just some royal.
I'm guessing it's the Arnor blood. And over here, it seems we have the infamous Jade Rook.
I haven't been called that in a while. As Governor General, this tower is under my jurisdiction. Surely your masters have taught you common courtesy, servants of Ouroboros?
This really is getting rather fun! But I'm sorry to say our time is up.
Would have liked to fight you, but looks like we didn't get the ones we wanted. Besides, today was just the pre-show.
You have our thanks for keeping us company this fine evening.
Why the hurry? Surely you could show your thanks with a gift before you depart. I think perhaps some information would do quite nicely.
Huh?
And what is it that you'd like to know?
Must I say it? Who was it you came here for? And why is the Witch of the Abyss not with you?
That's true. If Vita was here in Crossbell, then...
It is most strange that she would not have accompanied you.
I can feel her presence somewhere in this land. But if she hasn't shown herself here, it can only mean...
Maybe she's not with Ouroboros anymore?
Ding, ding, ding! That's absolutely correct! There were a few differences in opinion among the Anguis. And she got shot down 6-1!
After that, she stormed off on her own. Not even we know where she went. We're supposed to capture her. But it's kind of a pain.
Just like I thought.
What is that woman up to? Emma?
But that's not all, is it? You said you didn't get the ones you wanted. Therefore, there must be someone else. Zephyr was active in Sutherland at some other party's behest. But thanks to the Intelligence Division and the RMP, the Jaegers have been driven out of the entire Crossbell region. So, who is it? And what possible experiment could you be running by causing all this commotion?
I see.
Well done, debaucherous prince!
You might have got knocked down a peg or two, but you're still sharp as ever, huh?
What is that silhouette?
Is that...
Altina, Emma, Celine!
Got it.
Understood!
Yes.
This is... the thing that wiped out an entire Calvardian airborne division.
Not quite. Presenting the Aion Type Beta 2, the newest model, fresh off the assembly line.
Well, we don't have the Septarian's power, so we can't show off its full potential. But if you wait a bit longer, we'll be able to show you a trick or two.
No, we wouldn't dream of getting in the way of your inspection or your field exercises. So ta-ta for now.
Shut the hell up!
Huh?
Yuna?
I've sat here and listened to your nonsense long enough. This is our country, and you think you can come in here and do whatever you want! And now, to top it all off, you bring that thing back with you! I can't. I'll never forgive you!
Yuna.
Wait.
Well, well, aren't you a spirited one? I take it you're a local. But really, what are you going to do about it? Just going to take all that righteous rage and charge in alone?
If that's what it takes, then yes. But I'm not the only one who calls Crossbell home. The special support section will fight too. Lloyd, Arios, Yin, Noel, Mr. Dudley, Chief Sergei, even Zeit, Ellie, and Tio too. And Randy's already here! There's no way the SSS will let the likes of you run free!
Has this been on her mind this whole time?
Yuna?
The special support section, hmm? Well, they certainly would be quite the opponents, but I believe they're a bit tied up at the moment, courtesy of His Excellency, the Governor General.
Huh?
Wait, Mishlam is blockaded, so does that mean...
The blockade wasn't to stop them from entering Mishlam. It's to keep them from leaving.
So they're keeping everyone affiliated with the SSS penned up in Mishlam.
Don't misunderstand. It isn't as though we have them chained up or anything of the sort. We've simply turned Mishlam into a birdcage to keep Bannings, the Zero Child, the Divine Blade of Wind, and Yin out of our business. Military police affiliated with the SSS, such as Second Lieutenant Noel and Chief Sergei, were also given orders that took them to Mishlam. Isn't that right, Major Michael?
Yes, including Speaker McDowell and his granddaughter.
How could you? Why? Why would you?
Don't you get it? It's so they can't go and save the day! The special support section, the heroes of the past, are now nothing more than a nuisance to the Empire! But they can't charge them with anything and lock them up, because that would anger all the dear little citizens. So they're just going to stop them from helping, making them slowly fade from people's minds, until they're completely forgotten! Though, in actuality, they could wipe those nobodies out at any time if they really wanted to.
Kinda leaves a bad taste in my mouth, though. Always wanted to go around with the Divine Blade of Wind.
Yuna.
Are you all right?
Olivert! Everyone! Rean, are you okay?
You're here.
I take it you've cleared the building of archaisms?
All done with your little objections? If so, we'll finally be taking our leave.
What?
That's...
Later, Kruger. See you around, Ashen Kid. The debaucherous prince, too.
Once our experiment is successful, we'll come say hello again. I can't thank you enough for being such excellent company this fine evening.
Did all that really just happen?
Well, the immediate threat has passed, but I suppose it's time for our hero to get to work.
You.
Why?
Yuna?
What are you...
Why? Why are you all trying to take away our pride? You occupied us, dragged us into your war with Calvert, brought those horrible cannons into our country. And now our light, our one last hope. Give it back! Give us our Crossbell back! The free city where anyone could dream! Give it back!
This is truly an honor. Here, a reward.
I don't really recognize that piece of equipment, so I can't tell you, hey, this is great, or hey, that's a piece of crap. It's just something we're going to look into.
Keep it up.
A Ben sticker, 3U materials, much needed. Rosine, they gave us black records. Her gift, photo of Mint, and magic droplets. Photo of Benet, power droplets. So I guess she's just going to spam us with, yeah, just with pictures, isn't she?